Did you know that there are 500,000 homeless people in the United States? And that 20% of homeless people in the U.S. suffer from severe mental illness? 16% have a drug or alcohol abuse problem. Washington, D.C. has one of the highest rates of homelessness in the country. 103 homeless people per every 10,000 people. The number of people in shelters has increased by 59% in 10 years. In New York, homelessness has reached a level that is the highest it has been since the Depression. There are 62,931 homeless people, 14,962 homeless families, and 22,083 homeless children in New York. Reasons for homelessness include lack of low-priced housing, eviction, domestic abuse, unemployment, and unsafe living conditions. California also has very high rates of homelessness, especially in Los Angeles. 47% of unsheltered homeless people in the United States are Californians, and 69% of homeless people in California are unsheltered. The amount of homeless people in California has increased by 14% from 2016 to 2017. There are now 10,836 homeless people in California. Governor Newsom created a plan to give $500 million to build shelters. People in LA, Berkeley, and Santa Rosa voted in local elections to use funds to build housing projects. Overall, the rate of homelessness has decreased by 15% since 2007 in the United States. However, there has been a 2% increase overall in the number of unsheltered homeless people from 2017 to 2018. 70% of those who stayed in shelters located in major cities. Some of the reasons people may choose not to stay in shelters is that some shelters require substance abuse and job skills programs people do not have time for. Also, LGBTQ individuals may worry about facing discrimination. People may also be afraid of rape or fear for their families because families can be separated and boys as young as 13 put with grown men. LGBTQ individuals and veterans are especially at risk for homelessness. 9% of homeless people are veterans. 40% of young LGBTQ individuals are homeless. Some governmental organizations that help fight homelessness are the Continuum of Care program, which gives funds that can be used for transitional housing, permanent housing, supportive services, homeless management information system, or homelessness prevention. The Emergency Solutions Grant Program now helps prevent homelessness after a family has experienced an economic crisis instead of providing emergency services to individuals who are already homeless. It is important that we make it clear to legislators, like citizens in California did, that it is important to us that significant funds be dedicated to this cause, to help build more affordable housing and improve shelter conditions. What you can do individually is make donations to shelters in the form of canned food or clothing. If you can volunteer your time at shelters, it makes a big difference as well. Many people, especially those who live in suburban communities, may not realize what a pervasive problem homelessness is because they do not see it on a regular basis. But people must remember that just because you can't see a problem all the time, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. People who are homeless are often used to being immediately met with judgment or averted eyes. But being homeless does not always mean that a person has made bad life decisions. Many people are homeless due to forces outside of their control. Lots of people don't realize how easy it is to become homeless or think it will never happen to them, but it can. Everyone has a difficult time in their life when they need the help and support of others, and nobody should be expected to go it alone. Life as a homeless person can often be dehumanizing and isolating, so don't criticize, empathize, save your judgment, and spare some compassion instead.
Never stop.